Welcome to Maxability. To unfold different layers of knowledge, stay tuned with us till the end of the video.
Slide. Thank you for joining the session. Web Accessibility Testing Tools. Choose the right one. For Maxability, Rakesh Paladugula.
Slideshow.
Who am I? I am Rakesh Paladugula, having 10 plus years of experience in digital accessibility. My journey is towards an inclusive web. I am an accessibility trainer in my day job, spending my leisure blogging about digital accessibility on Maxability. I spent many years as an accessibility consultant. I was a judge and a mentor for Nobility's OpenAR in the past. I was a member in W3C's WCAG working group and ARIA working group in the past. Currently, I am working as an accessibility training manager at Adobe. The goal. There are many accessibility testing tools in the market. It is often difficult to choose the right one for your need. This project will help you in identifying the right tool for your project or the client.
Slideshow, slide 4.
At present, there are 118 tools listed on W3C's testing tool list page. There might be few more that aren't listed here. How do you pick the right one from this long list?
Slideshow, slide 5.
Process. I want to bring a 3-step filtering process before you. This process will help you decide the best tool that fits to your needs. I might name few tools in this webinar that will be apt for the scenario I am talking about. I am not endorsing any tool in this process. Analyze. Analyze the requirement of your project. Evaluate. Evaluate the tools that are apt for your requirements. Adapt. Adapt the tool or tools that are apt for your process or the project.
Slideshow, slide 6.
Analyze. In next few slides, I will walk you through some scenarios with my experience. List down those set of requirements if they are applicable to your project.
Slideshow, slide 7.
Why are we doing this audit? Scenario 1. We have a client meeting. I was given 5 minutes to showcase the accessibility problems on client's homepage. The meeting is in an hour. Since I just have 5 minutes, I am not interested to download an Excel sheet with the problems and explain them to the client. I would like to get a tool that can highlight the problems on the web page itself. WebAIM's Wave browser extension exactly does that. Scenario 2. One of our clients wants to get their website evaluated. We know that it is a tough competition to win the pitch. This needs a set of tools that are best for the website. They may have to identify the tool that can provide maximum issues with less time and minimal false positives. Scenario 3. We won the pitch and we have to evaluate the entire website of the client. We should be able to choose the right set of tools by the end of this webinar.
Slideshow.
Type of checks. Scenario 4. The client wants to clean the code as a first step. The specific requirement is to identify the accessibility problems on the markup, such as missing alternative text, improper opening and closing tags, missing of language attribute, duplicate ID values, etc. The W3C's markup validation service or any other markup validation tool might be a right fit. My client have hired a couple of users with low vision and they want to fix the problems that are encountered by this set of users. A tool such as color contrast analyzer will be a best fit in this scenario.
Slideshow, slide 9.
Who are the users of this tool? Developers will be doing a unit test before they hand over to the quality assurance team. The tool should be a part of the code editor or should be a browser extension. Many add-ons are available in the market to do this task. Axe by DQ Systems is one of such tools that is available as an extension for both Chrome and Firefox. Scenario 7. The accessibility audit should be a part of regular automation test flow. This means the tool should be integrated into the automation test frameworks such as Selenium, Jasmine, etc. Axe from DQ Systems have this feature available. Scenario 8. The knowledge of the accessibility auditor. The consultant who is doing the accessibility audit may be beginner, intermediate, or highly skilled on web accessibility standards and guidelines. Some tools such as Axe from DQ Systems will give you a basic understanding of the accessibility problem and why is it failed depending on the rules of WCAG or Section 508. This will be useful for beginners and sometimes for the intermediate skills set of users. For highly skilled users, they just need a tool that can download the accessibility problems into a spreadsheet. They should be able to cross-verify the problem with the web page. Pact Engine by People Tech Group does this exactly.
Slideshow, slide 10.
Technology in use. What is your application about? Is it a desktop application, website on a desktop, mobile or a responsive website, native mobile application, iOS or Android? Does your website or application have PDF documents, Office documents such as MS Word, Excel, or PowerPoint?
Slideshow, slide 11.
Standards and guidelines. What are the standards or guidelines against which you are doing the evaluation? Here are a few of such guidelines. Add if you have anything else. W3C's WCAG standards, WCAG 2.0 or WCAG 2.1. Also define whether they are level A, level AA, or both. Section 508, EN 301-549, Guidelines for Indian Government Websites, GIGW, JIS, Japanese Industrial Standards, etc.
Slideshow.
Additional requirements. In addition, the following may also be considered in certain situations. Browser extensions only, tools that can provide downloadable reports, tools that can store and manage the reports.
Slideshow, slide 13.
Group the requirements. Before we move to the next step in the process, look at the scenario or scenarios you would have listed. In some cases, you can club the requirements together. For example, a browser extension that can upload the issues to a bug tracking tool after evaluating for WCAG level A standards only.
Slideshow, slide 14.
Evaluate the tools. This step seems simple, but need a lot of effort. Once the requirements are in place, match those requirements with available tools. Out of 118 tools, 4 or 5 may be closely or completely matching your requirements. It may also so happen that your requirement may be met with more than one tools, which is okay.
Slideshow, slide 15.
Evaluating the tools. To further narrow down the tools, evaluate them. Following may be few criteria you can look at. Budget. Are the tools commercial or free? If they are commercial, will your budget be able to accommodate them? Maximum automation. In the list of tools that meets your requirements, which tools can do the maximum automation? Accessible. Is the tool that meets your requirement accessible? In other words, if a person with disability is part of your project, will he or she be able to use this tool?
Slideshow, slide 16.
Adapting the tool. In many organizations, onboarding a tool is a long process. Initiate the process as soon as you know which tool or tools are the best fit for your project. Note, for quick analysis or 1 or 2 page evaluations, this study is not a best process.
Slideshow, slide 17. Thanks.
Thank you for attending the session and watching the video. We hope that you enjoyed the 3-step process in identifying the best tool for accessibility testing. Like us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/maxability.co.in. Follow us on Twitter at max_ability. Don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our articles, www.maxability.co.in. Thank you.
Thank you for watching and being with us. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to click on the bell icon. And also, for more updates, subscribe the channel.